President Berman, it is my great privilege to be with you today to present Mrs. Rachel Goldberg Polin, an extraordinary leader who represents faith, courage, and resilience for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa.
Stand behind us. John, you wanted this room right there? Rachel, please stand right here. Rachel, you are a beacon of courage, hope, and brightness in Israel and around the world. Your powerful presence has defended us as a people and Israel as a democracy. You have singularly educated global leaders and emissaries of faith by virtue of your pure compassion and fierce commitment to justice, to Hirsch, and to every hostage still trapped in Gaza. More broadly, in our hearts, Rachel, you are the neshama, you represent the soul of the Jewish people. A soul that grieves and dreams, that fights and forgives, that breaks and builds again. A soul that speaks not with volume, but with moral clarity. Every word you say is a treasure, not only due to its eloquence, but because it emerges from your heart of love of God, of love of your nation, of love of all of humanity. Your faith is a lesson for us all. You have helped us understand how to love our children and all children with the tenderness and tenacity and a sense of sacred responsibility. Today, our students are not only here to receive a degree, they're here to receive a master class, Rachel, in the art of living vulnerably, strongly, and with quiet courage. You and John have helped us all understand that at all times, even times of immense heartache, we must believe that redemption can happen keharif ayin, in the blink of an eye. But you urge us not to just wait for it, but to make it happen using every ounce of human agency we could muster. You called upon us to join you as you limp towards the light. It is your light, Rachel, that has inspired us. Today, our students recommit to joining you on this journey, each in their own distinct way, each with their own light, knowing that by walking together, we strengthen each other. And together we add brightness in times of darkness, and collectively we will bring the world closer to its ultimate destination of redemption. It would have been very understandable if you and John decided to step away from the public lights, especially this past year, in your grief and sorrow. And the way you have brought us into your heart has changed us and elevated us forever. In Hirsch's memory, with our deepest respect and our most profound gratitude for your voice, we are humbled to be here with you, and it is my honor to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. In token thereof, I cause to be placed on your shoulders this visible symbol of our high regard for you. And I hand you this diploma. And I pledge our hearts and lives to joining and helping our students helping lead this journey to bring that light. It is now my honor to call upon Dr. Rachel Polin Goldberg to deliver the commencement address. Congratulations. Thank you.
Rabbi Berman, I'm so humbled and grateful and thankful. It's the essence of being Jewish, right? The shoresh of being a Jew, the root, is being thankful. And I thank all of you. I must say, like all of us, my heart and soul are with Sarah and Yaron's families today. Min hashamayim tanchumim. They did everything right. Graduates, when I was 7 years old, I was at the playground on the seesaw. The girl across from me, who shall remain nameless, because Lashon Hara lo medaber alai, suddenly stood up on her seat, and I was suspended high in the sky on my side. If my memory serves me correctly, it was about 100 feet up in the air. I timidly said to her, "Sit back down, I'm scared." And she went to sit down, but she accidentally tumbled backwards, plummeting me into the ground and my face into the handlebar in front of me. It knocked out one of my front teeth and curtailed any future aspirations of me becoming a nose model. Thankfully, it was only a baby tooth. I have thought about that experience throughout my life when I try to remember how challenging but important it is not to stand on the ends nor go to extremes. It was not for naught that our brilliant teacher Rambam instructed us to seek the golden mean, the middle, the balance. Staying in that center and not edging out to the extreme ends is what keeps us all agile and questioning, seeking and thinking. It keeps us on our toes. The temptation, of course, is to be black or white, on, off, left, right, early, late, up, down, empty, full, all or nothing, because then no introspection is needed. Contemplating, grappling, reasoning, not necessary. The salty, tasty extreme is comforting. It's fun. And sometimes it even feels righteous. But Rambam implores us to push to that tricky but revered middle. The wait a minute, the how can it be so, the havamina, the if, the but, the why. Rav Kook also alludes to this pushing in letter 89 in Igros HaRav Kook when he discusses when a halachic psak appears to contradict our moral sense. That tension indicates that we have misunderstood the halacha because the Torah's paths are paved with mercy, with peace, with kindness. So true halacha reflects moral divinity. So if it doesn't make sense, we should listen to our friend Ben Bagbag in Pirkei Avos. Keep turning it and turning it. Unwind it, untangle it. Get lost in our Masores. Everything is in there. Embrace the struggle. Don't run from it. Graduates, you wise, passionate, brave, intentional young people. First, thank you. Thank you for being with us and with all the hostage families from day one. You never stopped and said, hey, they don't look like us. They don't have our exact shita. They don't have our exact hashkafa. Their shul does things differently than our shul. No. You looked at what connects us. You said, your agony is my agony. Your pain is my pain. Your son is my mother's son. And so your son is my brother. Like Ruth in the Megillah that we will read next week, you said, I will not leave you even after your son died. I bind myself to you. Your fate is my fate. Yeshiva University graduates and students, you administered spiritual CPR on us and all the hostage families. You showed up and you keep showing up. You did and you keep doing. So when I say thank you, it feels so inadequate and lacking and meager, when what I feel for you is flooding gratitude, love, and commonality. And I don't care if we look different. Al tistakel b'kankan. We are one. We in Israel are as at a crossroads. We are bruised and battle-weary, not just from the outside in, but from our inside rifts. That is beyond dangerous, and it cannot be an option. One of the most critical things to do when anyone is lost is stop and own that we have made a mistake and that we are lost. Now, I know that is particularly hard for some men, especially while driving. This has been eased, thank God, with the invention of Waze and Google Maps. There is a fable by the ancient Greek storyteller Aesop about a father who had many sons. They were all different and they didn't get along. The father calls them together and has in his arms a bundle of sticks that are bound by a simple rope. He hands the bundle to the first son and asks him to break it in half without untying the rope. The son cannot do it, and so the father passes it to the next son, who also fails to be able to break that bundle in half. And so it goes. With each consecutive son, no one succeeds. Then the father unties the bundle and hands just one stick to each son and asks him to break it. Each son breaks his lone stick with ease. The father then explains the obvious. When bound together, the sticks are unbreakable, impenetrable. Even if the sticks are all different, from different trees, different lengths, textures, diameters. If some sticks wait 3 hours after eating meat and some sticks wait 6. And the Dutch stick waits a measly 1 hour. The only option is together. Be different. Have variety, disparate voices, opposite opinions, but one. Yes, it's hard, annoying, demanding, and sometimes infuriating, but you all have the seichel and the tenacity to make that work. as you graduates dive into the world outside of the exalted walls of Yeshiva University's framework. Remember, you are obligated to find what binds you with each other, what binds you with your fellow Jews, what binds you with your fellow human beings. And lastly, something that I have learned during this bulky, circuitous, and celestial challenge that my family has been handed. We people, we are not what we say. We are not what we think. And we are not even what we believe. In this life, we are what we do. So go do, you shining lights of wonder. Go be our North Stars. Go be our beacons. Go be our hope. There is a whole world out there awaiting your arrival. So go, you beautiful people, go and do.